very good morning. In today's class we will discuss about cell division, and in cell division we will go for mitosis. Anyways, this is VC from VC's Academy. So watch until the last of the video so that you will get a clear idea about what is mitosis, what are the stages of mitosis, and what is the end result of mitosis. Let's go into the class. Mitosis. Mitosis was first observed by Strasburger in the year 1870 in plant cells and by Fleming in the year 1882 in animal cells. So there are two scientists related to mitosis. One is Strasburger and the other one is Fleming. So if you go to the definition, mitosis is a stage in the cell cycle in which a cell divides into two identical daughter cells that are genetically same as the parent cell. That is, there are same number of genes and chromosomes in the nuclei of daughter cells. Due to this, it is also called as equational division. So what is mitosis also called? Mitosis is also called as equational division. It mainly occurs where? It mainly occurs in somatic cells of animals and in meristematic cells of plants for multiplication of undifferentiated cells. So in the somatic cells of animals and in meristematic cells of the plants, we can find mitotic cell division. It helps in the multiplication of undifferentiated cells. And coming to the stages in mitosis. In mitosis, we have two stages. They are karyokinesis and cytokinesis. So what karyokinesis is? Karyokinesis is also called as division of nucleus. Karyo means nucleus, division kinesis. The substages of karyokinesis with their events are as follows. So as I have said earlier, there are two types of stages. One is karyokinesis and the other one is cytokinesis. So karyokinesis has substages in it, or the events which are present in it: prophase, metaphase, anaphase, telophase. So we will go with prophase. What is prophase? In prophase, the two chromatids of each chromosome becomes distinct and formation of spindle fibers occurs, and centriole begins to move towards the opposite poles of the cell, and disappearance of nucleolus and nuclear membrane. So in prophase, the two chromatids of each chromosome becomes distinct, and we can observe the formation of mitotic spindles, and centriole begins to move towards the opposite poles of the cell, and there we can clearly find the disappearance of nucleolus and nuclear membrane. Coming to metaphase. In metaphase, we can see the attachment of spindle fibers to kinetochores, or the occurrence of the attachment of spindle fibers to kinetochores are observed, and these are small disc-shaped structures at the surface of the centromeres that act as the site of attachment and spindle fiber to the chromosomes. So these are in metaphase. We can see kinetochores as these are small disc-shaped structures at the surface of centromeres, and they act as a site of attachment to the spindle fiber and the chromosome. Chromosomes align themselves at equatorial plate. So we can see that the alignment of chromosomes are at equatorial plate by themselves. Coming to Anaphase. What is anaphase? Centromere of each chromosome splits into two, resulting in two daughter chromatids. So in anaphase, we can see that the centromere of each chromosome splits into two and it results into two daughter chromatids. Movement of daughter chromatids to opposite poles occurs. So we can clearly observe that the daughter chromatids are moving towards the poles. Coming to telophase. Uncoiling of chromosomes to form chromatin occurs in this stage, and spindle fibers and astral rays gradually disintegrate and disappears. Reappearance of nucleolus and nuclear membrane occurs. So if we see in telophase, uncoiling of chromosomes occurs to form as chromatin. Spindle fibers and astral rays gradually disintegrate and disappears, and reappearance of nucleolus and nuclear membrane. These were disintegrated in the first stage, and new endoplasmic reticulum is formed, and Golgi complex or Golgi apparatus is also reformed. Coming to cytokinesis. Cytokinesis is the physical process of cell division which divides the cytoplasm of a parental cell into two daughter cells. So cytokinesis is followed immediately after telophase. It occurs by two methods. They are cell furrow method and cell plate method. So in cytokinesis we have two methods. One is cell furrow method and the other one is cell plate method. So we will see what are cell plates and cell furrow methods. So firstly we will see cell furrow method. So cell furrow method is characteristic of animal cells. So where we can find cell furrow method? We can find cell furrow method in animal cells. In this method, a furrow appears in plasma membrane at the center of equator. This is also called as centripetal plate formation. So we can clearly see it in the diagram. I tried to give the best diagrams which are available on Google. So in this method, a furrow appears in plasma membrane at the center of equator, which is also called as centripetal plate formation, which deepens gradually, and finally two daughter cells are separated. So as the centripetal plate formation occurs and it deepens gradually, and finally two daughter cells are separated. Coming to cell plate method. So cell plate method is characteristic in plant cells, whereas cell furrow method is characteristic in animal cells. So what happens here? In this method, vesicles provided by Golgi apparatus unite to form phragmoplasts, which join to form cell plate. So understand it very clearly. So Golgi apparatus provides vesicles to unite and form phragmoplasts, which joins to form cell plate, and then the cell plate is first laid down in the center and then it proceeds towards periphery. This is also called as centrifugal plate formation, and then the cell wall materials are now laid down on both the sides of the cell plate, resulting into two daughter cells.